Hello, everyone. I'm live. Nobody's here yet, but I'm here. And I wanted to come on today and make a little announcement, but I think I'll wait for a few people to show up first. See if anybody's around. Well, let's see. Is there somebody else here? Hello, whoever is there. Hello. I have an announcement to make today, so I'm really super excited. Hey, Sierra. Hey, Mary. Hey, Jordal. That's my baby girl. Paranoid Princess. That's my daughter. Hi, Sharon. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. I love you, baby girl. Mwah, mwah. She's my daughter. She's very, very talented girl. She does a lot of sewing, and she makes the most amazing things for Comic-Con. Just amazing. She's got mad skills, my daughter. Her name's Jordan. She's my oldest. So I have an announcement to make, guys. Well, it's true, you are. I have an announcement to make. So I'll let you guys in on a little secret. I'm going to have a challenge and a giveaway on my channel. So what I was thinking was, because I know there's been a lot of challenges going on, but I really wanted to have one. I had one last year, and I was so happy, you know, with the turnout, and everybody's work was so amazing. But I do want to have another one, and I've written on my little brown envelope bag here what I want to say, but it's going to be an altered pocket challenge. And what I would like is for you guys to make 2 pockets. And I'm opening this up to everybody. What the sort of end goal of the pockets would be that I would use them in my journals, be it paper or fabric. So I made some examples here for you guys, and I'm just going to share with you what I made. And we can do measurements and stuff like that. And of course, you know, you have to be over 18 to enter. The end date is going to be June 25th, and you have to be a subby. And I'm going to post my email in the description box below here. Hey, Siobhan. Hey, girl. Nice to see you. I'm going to put my email in the description box, so you guys can email me for my address. And so let me show you some of the samples that I made up to for the challenge, and then you can see what I'm talking about. These are some paper pockets that I've made, and I have sewn them, but you don't have to sew them. You can glue them, hot glue them. It does not matter. You do you, and any color. So I want you guys to do what you do and what you love, and make these pockets in one that I made. And it's just made out of some tea-dyed book paper, or pardon me, just some tea-dyed paper, and I added book paper and lace and, you know, brown envelope and a flower and some fabric that I printed on here. You know, just very simple. And then what my thought is that I would put them in my books. Now, if you do the back, I'll use them as like a tuck somewhere in the book. Otherwise, you know, leave the back, I guess, if you want to, but you don't have to do the back if you don't want to. So there's that one. And then I did this one in pinks. And it's got some music paper. And of course, there's room inside to put special things in the book. So there's that one. And then this one. And of course, more book paper. So if you want to do paper, if you're a paper crafter, that's cool. Last time my challenge was not really for paper crafters, but I wanted to include paper crafters this time. So here's another one. And I put some music paper and then sewed some lace over it there. And there's the back of that one. So that's the paper ones. And then these are the vintage types. And these are all made out of some tea-dyed fabric. Yes, Kim is hosting a challenge, Siobhan. It's going to be a pocket challenge. And I was just showing that the paper, if you are a paper crafter, and now I'm showing some fabric, if you are a fabric person or a lace person. So these ones I did just out of some very old vintage fabric. If you're vintage, and there's some stuff on the back of that one. And look, Siobhan, this is one of my rolls that I did. So I did that, and I made a flower on this one. I kind of really like this one. This is like me, I think. It's got a bit of blue fabric in the background, some cheesecloth, some lace, and then, of course, the pocket. And then just a doily and some lace on the back. And then here's one in pink. Same thing. So that's kind of what I'm going for. And as for measurements, you can pretty much make them any size you want, but I'll measure these for you guys. This is the biggest one, I think. So this is like 6.5 inches wide and about 6 inches. So, 6 by 6 probably should be about the biggest. Yeah, this one's 6.5 long, but it's more narrow. Yeah, this one's 5.5 wide. So there's those. Same with the paper. That's 6.5 by 6. So any size, any color. The only thing that I ask is no blue jean pockets, please. Of course I would. Are you going to join my daughter in my challenge? Yes, please do. Yes, if you want to do modern, you do modern. That would be great. I do have a couple of shabby chic ones here that I did in pink. So there's this one. And then it flips up like that. And these are so easy to do. It's just a long piece of fabric. You just flip up the bottom and fold down the top. If your arms let you, I know, honey. So there's that one. And then this one. Same thing. So it's just a nice little pocket. So no jean pockets and no neon are the only two no's that I'm going to say. But if you want to do gypsy colors, you do gypsy colors. I'm pretty much fine with any color. I do, of course, prefer neutrals and things like that. But I want you guys to do what you like to do. So if you are into, purple and pink, then you do purple and pink. That's fine. I will make it work in one of my journals. So that's totally fun with me. They are fun, Sierra. They really are. This is fun going live. I'm going to do this more often. And YouTube has made it so easy now to go live. You just kind of click on the camera. They didn't have that before. That's new. So, yeah. So do you guys have any questions about the giveaway challenge? Yeah, I do too. Hey, Belinda. I'm glad you could join us. So, Belinda, I'm having a pocket challenge, and I'm going to use the pockets for my journals, actually, Siobhan. So if it's one like this, I can put a paper clip on it if it's a paper one and tuck it in a journal. If it's a fabric one, I can glue it into the front or the back of a fabric book, so you can use it as a spot to put goodies for somebody. So that's what I'm going to use them for. The giveaway. Good question, Jordan. What will you win? You will win pockets filled, whatever the winner is. If they're a paper crafter, I will make them paper pockets and fill them with goodies. And I'm also going to have a paper prize and a fabric prize. So there's going to be one paper winner and one fabric winner. So, and I'm going to make probably a fabric book or a junk journal for the two winners. So, hi, Mary. So I'm hoping that you all will enter. The end date I'm giving to like June 25th. So that's, 8 weeks. So that should be enough for everybody who's international. Yes, you can send one paper and one fabric if you like. You're smart, Sierra, then you'd get in both. That's right, girl. Yay, Siobhan. I hope you're going to join, Jordan. Oh, yay, Mary. I'm glad you're going to join too. That's awesome. Yes, I was just showing some of the pockets that I made for examples to the people who just came in the chat. So these are the paper ones that I made. So that one and this one, and the biggest that they should be is like 6.5 by 6.5. I think that's big enough. That should be the biggest you do, but any size you want to make is fine as long as it's kind of under 6 by 6 or 6.5 by 6.5, because anything bigger than that, it probably won't fit in a journal. So you can do paper, you can make them vintage, you can make them shabby, you can do whatever you like. Do them in the colors you like, because I pretty much work with any color. So any color you do will be fine. And then I want to be able to use them in my journal. So I'll have a piece of you guys in each of my books in the future. So that's kind of my thought around that. Oh, hey, Casey Creates. How are you? I think it's Carla, right? I'm terrible with names. I'm glad you're here, Carla. I was just talking about a challenge I'm having, and you can probably watch all the information on the replay on my channel, but I hope that you'll join in. Oh, good. This is fun. So I might do a live tutorial this week. What do you guys think? I had quite a few people ask me about doing the mixed media envelopes as a tutorial, so maybe I'll do that this week. Oh, hi, Edith. I'm so sorry about your mom. That's so sweet of you to stop by. Okay, so I will do a live tutorial this week. All right, I'll do it. I'll do it. This is fun. And it's so easy now to go live. You just hit your camera and then the chat's right here for me. So it's great. I love it. It's way easier than when I was going live before with Amy doing the junk journals. This is so much easier. Yeah, it is a bit scary at first. The first couple of times I went live with Amy, I was like a nervous wreck. But, I'm kind of enjoying it now, and I haven't done it for quite a while, so it's time. And then I had watched a video the other day about how easy it was, and I was like, I want to do that. And if I'm going to announce my challenge, that's a better way to do it, is to go live and announce it. So does anybody have any questions about the challenge? Or any questions about anything? Yes, you did go live with Mars, Siobhan. Yeah, that was a fun day. I remember that. I popped on. I was like, hey, there's Siobhan. It is kind of good because it's like, what's the maximum amounts of pockets I want? Probably just 2 would be good, honey. Yeah, I think just 2 pockets would be fine. And then, they're small enough to mail for international people, So I think that would be just fine. Because, even if you add like fabric and stuff like this one has on it, it's a bit puffy. That's still reasonable to mail. So I tried to think of something that would be good for everybody, different types of crafters, but international people wouldn't be too much money because, everybody to me in Canada is international. Everybody. I didn't realize it until I started doing swaps with people in the US that it was like, "Oh, that's a lot of money," but I just loved doing the challenge last year, and I really wanted to do another one, so I hope that you will all join in. Carla did you guys have to go sub to her if you're not, because who is KC Creates. She did a beautiful gypsy book that I saw last night. Yeah, right, Belinda, you're in Australia, so you know the feeling. Everybody's international. You can put a bit of wadding behind it, Siobhan, if you want to, just to, like, these ones don't have any, and you can see they are flimsy. So maybe if you want to make them, these ones have 2 layers of fabric. It's got this silky one, and then it's got the linen one on the back. So it did stabilize it a bit more, but play around with what you're making and see what you think. No, Australia is not cheap to mail to. That is true. But you know what I found out? I found out that it is more expensive to mail within Canada to somebody Canadian, for me, than it is to mail to England. It's actually cheaper to mail to England. Crazy, right? I had a lady in Canada who wanted to buy one of my kits that I was selling on YouTube, and a lady in England as well. And by the time I figured out the shipping, it was half the price to ship to England than it was to ship to a lady who is in the west of Canada. I couldn't believe it. Oh, thanks, Belinda. These ones here were made just out of like very old vintage linen fabric. I think this was an old pillowcase. I was sent a box from my friend Julie, who owns Craft Supplies for You. Let's do a Craft Supplies for You shout out. And she sent me a box of old linens, and I've been kind of sorting through them. So these ones were made out of some of the pillowcases because they were ripped, but they had beautiful embroidery on them. So this one is muslin, so it's a little sturdier. And then I did all the paper in different sizes. But I like making the paper ones too. They're still kind of a bit shabby and vintage, which is me. Hey, Debbie. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're all here. Debbie, I was just talking about a challenge I'm having. So all the information will be in my in this video when I'm done live streaming. You can probably go back and watch it all, but it's going to be a pocket challenge. So I've made a bunch of pockets here. So I hope you'll join in. So I think that's all my info. I've been live for like 18 minutes already. Boy, I could just talk for a while. Anybody have any questions before I go? It's so nice to see all of you. Yes, I think I'll do a live tutorial this week. Probably the mixed media envelopes. And I think that's about it for now. Just the challenge. I love you too, Jordan. Paranoia Princess is my daughter, everybody. Okay, so I am going to end the stream here, and I'm so appreciative for you guys showing up. Thank you, thank you. And yeah, I'm not sure what day. Yeah, I'm not sure what day. I'm going to say Monday or Tuesday. So keep a watch for that, and it will be during the day my time. So maybe around this time or a little sooner. But I will post it and you will see it. So yeah, and I hope you'll all come out to that. Hey, Doorbell. Okay, so I'm going to end my stream, but thank you all for coming. And I hope you'll all join in my pocket challenge. All the information is here, and my email will be in the description box underneath this video for you guys to email me for my address. And it ends June 25th. You have to be 18 years or older. No jean pockets, please, and no neon, but any other color is fine. So take care, everybody. Daughter. See you guys. Take care. Bye for now.